is Saturday. It is honestly, can you even say bright and early, or it's like still night time because I had to get up at 3 a.m. It's now like 3:30. I'm just about to pack the car and get ready to head out the door, head to Brisbane. It's race day today. I've got 3 hours plus a crit, so I'm getting packed up, ready to go. I've got my nutrition with me, but I'll talk to you about that once we get there. But I'm just gonna pack the car, get dressed, heat up my breakfast, and I'm gonna take it with me and we're gonna get on the road. So I'll do an hour before my crit, 45-minute crit-ish, and then an hour and a bit after. And then we'll take the day from there. But feeling good, feeling excited, so let's get going. All right, so car is packed. Basically, this weekend I'm doing a race simulation weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'm like simulating a 3-day stage race. So a big focus is on trialing nutrition and seeing what works for me, because I have to wake up so early and racing isn't till 6:30. Obviously when I have a breakfast, it's gonna fill me up. But we're starting the day with 4 Weet-Bix, a serving of protein custard, some peanut butter, and I'm gonna put brown sugar on top to load up the carbs. So that pre-carb for training. So obviously my first hour I'm gonna feel on the bike, but before that I'm doing 90 grams an hour, 90 grams of carbs is the plan. So that is the Weet-Bix, and that should fill up my belly because I have Weet-Bix most days and I know that it sits well. So yeah. All right, it is perfectly on time. Plan was to leave at 3:45. It's 3:49. Arrival to the crit by 4:56, which means that should be starting riding by just after 5. So we are on track. I'll have my Weet-Bix soon for breakfast, and then it'll be time to go. All right, perfectly timed arrival, 4:59. Get the bike ready, get dressed, head off for an hour warm up before we start. Wearing a white jersey in wet weather is always such a great idea. Can be too far gone. Ready to rock and roll. I'm just gonna find a toilet. Little update, it's currently 9:30, crit is done. I'll give a better rundown of that in the car. I've just finished up my ride, did my 3 hours. I did about, I think it was like 96 Ks. Just arrived at the pool because obviously I'm a little while from home, and Brisbane pools are $2 at the moment, so I'm gonna have a splash, have a shower so that I'm not covered in sweat. But all in all, a very good morning. I'm pretty happy with that. Right, ride is done, swim is done, all 100 meters that I swam. But feeling a lot fresher now because it's definitely starting to heat up It says it's 29 degrees, but kind of nothing compared to the past couple days, to be honest. Ended up finishing at 95 k's, 3 hours on the dot. Perfect. But going to head to the shops, look at some cameras, get a Rokeby first, dietitian's orders, Rokeby 30 minutes post finishing crit, no, post finishing ride, so slightly delayed because of the swim, but grab a Rokeby, carbohydrate, proteinate. I just made that up on the spot. That was
Proteinate?
Good. Proteinate. And definitely I need to caffeinate. I have a caffeine headache, I will admit it. I need some caffeine because I had intended, so the goal was to do 90 grams an hour before the race, 90 grams an hour during the race, and then 30 grams post-race. So I ended up doing a gel and half a serving of pure nutrition race carbohydrate, so that's 50 grams, and then with the gel that's 90. And then during the race I had the carb drink as well, another one. I had a gel just before starting, and then I also had these like little energy shot that had like nearly 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, so it was perfect, but I literally could not stomach it. It was disgusting. I had a tiny little bit, so I actually didn't caffeinate pre-crit, which...
What do you mean you had a whole monster?
That was so many hours before it. That was at 3 a.m. and my race was at 6:30. That was 3.5 hours later. And now I haven't had caffeine for 7 hours. God. Anyway. Following the advice, clearly my carb loading worked well because my legs felt great. Now they just have to feel great again tomorrow. So the plan of this weekend is actually a race simulation weekend on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I have, today's like, they're all 3 hours like of endurance, but within that like some sims. So today was the 40-minute crit. Tomorrow is 12-minute all out climb. And don't ask me what Monday is because I actually still don't know. It'll be a surprise, but that's the plan for the weekend. Now just have to recover for the next 2 days. Oh, it's the wrong way. This just suggests that content just got that much better. Or on the bike content, I should say. DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Now I just need to get the little mount thing so I can put it on my handlebars. I don't know if you would actually be allowed to have it on in a crit, but at least...
What the fuck?
Someone is... Oh my god. That man is not
Off his rocker.
well. Anyway, exciting times. So, I'll have to set that up when we get home, but just before we leave Brisbane, heading to go get some lunch at a cafe. Probably the last time I came to this cafe was honestly like 3 years ago, I'd say. Maybe even more. It's been a long time, but it's called Stone's Throw in Stone's Corner. I'll get some lunch, get some coffee because I haven't caffeinated yet. And then commence the drive home. The coffees have arrived. I still have a helmet line.
I can't see it.
It's just on the new helmet. I've never had that before.
You're a cyclist.
We've got some fungi, sweet potato. I thought it was sweet potato hash. That is, no, it did say sweet potato hash. Got some poached eggs, some mushrooms, and some corn and zucchini fritters. Got some smoked salmon. Have made it home. Have had a rest. Have had a creamy because eat your protein. It is time. It is time, it is time. don't know which way it's going to be sitting in the box to like open it from.
Anticlimactic.
It doesn't even open up, you have to slide it out. That's a real DJI, step up your packaging. How cute. Wait till this is on the handlebars and we get some quality content. It's so little and tiny.
Actually, yes, in store look way bigger.
Look at that size, it's like the size of my mouth. When are that supposed to stay on there? Alright, it is much later now. Groceries for the week are done. Crema has had a minuscule walk and it's time to make some dinner. Get some good carbs in. Chicken breast bowls for dinner is on the cards. So I'm going to eat some carrots as a pre-dinner snack. No surprise. Have some chicken dinner and then put the feet up.
I just kind of had a little giggle.
Alright, dinner is consumed and I'm one sleepy girl. Going to put the feet up for a little bit and then have probably some toast before going to bed. Obviously with the race sim days, the focus is definitely carbs. I've had enough protein for today, so I'm just going to try and have some more carbs before I head off for some sleep and get ready for another big day tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. I feel like I have come so far since my first ever crit video. It's pretty cool to be pretty, like, I would say today is like the happiest I've ever been after a crit. Pushed some good power, got a new 1 minute power, got a new 30-second power. Just a good power day, to be honest. So happy days. Now I just need to back it up with a new 12-minute power tomorrow. Wish me luck. So stay tuned for the next video and I will see you guys then. Bye.